Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Last time on Star Trek Online.
Captain Parr has defected to the Alliance. She's revealed the next target of the Tzenkethi fleet, Bejor.
They're launching protomatter torpedoes.
Oh, Christ.
This is Sarish Mena aboard DS9.
Okay!
Torpedoes to us.
Don't have to worry about
Keep
that.
those Tzenkethi ships off of them.
Enough! I yield!
Incoming data from planets targeted by the Tzenkethi. Something's happening.
Impossible. And yet, those ships, like something of legend. The Herc.
We've lost shields. DS9 is taking heavy damage.
I am unarmed and request sanctuary on DS9.
This is quite a time to request that, Captain.
Granted, a security escort will be conducted.
What security escort? We have no available ships!
Dominion ships incoming. Dominion vessels. Commence attack on the Herc. And remember, victory is final.
Thank you, Lawrence. I assume a founder's here?
We have to talk.
Who are you? I'm confused. Meet Tzenkethi Renegade at DS9. I remember this mission happening in a holding cell. I'm confused. Oh, hold on. I probably have to be in sector space and then start the mission from there. Yes. Yes, of course. I'm silly. I've gotten used to the system with Star Wars The Old Republic where you go to a location and then initiate the mission. The mission here in Star Trek Online are individual, like, actual scenes that you have to initiate. That doesn't make sense. Anyway. Fancy meeting you here again, Chief. Report to DS9 Security? You?
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. The Chief told me to expect you. The Tzenkethi officer is in the far room at the back. A Starfleet captain is speaking to her.
She looks a lot like, Rolaren. Thanks, I'll head back there now. I wonder why. Anyway, my point is they did a good job. Oh, Captain LaForge. I was hoping I'd get to speak to the actor who's actually dead, but you're still alive, so it's less emotional. And you're supposed to be a Commodore!
Hello. Captain Parr and I worked together during the recent incident at the Dranur colony. She's gone through a lot to help the Alliance, and I want her to get a fair shake.
I was there! What? Why would they make the dialogue like that? Why wouldn't they... I was at Dranur. Does it know that I skipped those missions because this is a different character? Neth Parr, Captain Jalan True.
I trust you have many questions. I will answer them as best I can.
Why are you in the brig?
The Chief of Security thought it was a prudent measure. Technically, I am under protected custody until the Alliance decides what to do with me. I cannot fault this decision. Our military has much to answer for, myself included. There are many who might see a Tzenkethi face and decide to seek vengeance.
Well, considering we're quite secured and you don't actually need the protection of a force field right now, why don't we, lower it? Did you... what? Right, indecision of where to go aside.
Thank you. Far too many lives have been lost in this crusade, so I'm glad the tactical data I provided helped to save some.
Yes, although we are now in a galactic crisis, and if you have any information, we kind of need it now.
No longer. I renounce the title of captain after committing mutiny. Part of the price I paid to save those lives today. Let's move on. I have more information for the Alliance. I presume you are here to collect it.
I am, Captain.
Are you ready to hear my story?
That's why I'm here. I think this is
began on my first mission as captain. I remember it clearly. Captain's log, mission cycle 132. We have arrived at System 91, local designation EOC. Admiral Tarak prepares to conduct Dransuli cleansing operations. Our tactical reports indicate minimal threat from the locals. This should be another aid run.
Captain Parr, we are receiving an incoming transmission from Admiral Tarak.
Is this the first time in Star Trek Online's story where you play as another character? I think it is. This is kind of a big thing. Because later on you play as, Jaula. I enjoyed that, the whole Boreth thing. I don't remember much of it, so it's going to be good, almost me experiencing for the first time. But, this is kind of exciting.
Let's not keep the Admiral waiting, Ensign. Put him on screen.
The planet Eog. Scans show it to be filthy with the eggs of the hatred Dransuli. Their defenses are generally inferior, but their fleet could be dangerous in large numbers. While our ground squad prepares the weapon, we will ensure that no ship leaves this system. If one ship with one egg
He's speaking kind of slowly.
the contagion spreads. That is not acceptable.
Yep.
I know this is your first mission as Captain Neth. Don't let your excitement distract you from the task at hand. Stay alert!
I resent that, but let's get to it.
Of course, Admiral. We're prepared to enforce containment protocol as ordered, sir.
Is that, like... Why is it grainy? Either it's always like this, or this is...
Healthy fleet on intercept course. Eliminate them!
for atmosphere to make it feel more like a recounted memory. Oh, this is interesting. We have no torpedo abilities. Do we even have torpedo? I can understand why they're fleeing. We're basically one-shotting them. I hate this ship design. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. It's good, but I don't like it. Creative, but I hate it. She had no qualms about killing civilians that are fleeing? I mean, I'm glad she grew some morals eventually.
This is the freighter Starstruck. We're not warriors. Spare us, please.
They've hacked our comms, Captain. Ignore them and follow protocol.
Please stop. We're civilians. There's children here.
Listen, we have land. It's all yours if you let us go. You're about to blow up a fortune here. Be reasonable.
We're a hospital ship. We're not a threat. Scanners. We have no weapons. Just sick and injured people.
Just following orders.
Good job. Can't risk any ships escaping with Transulians.
Just following orders. Oh god. Right, let's just get through this.
No, stop! Don't shoot! We surrender! Did you hear me? I said we surrender!
This is your way? Blowing up the helpless? You'll pay for this, monsters. You hear me? You'll pay!
With such overwhelming superiority as well. Just takes press of a button. Gee, okay, it's fine, it's fine. She comes to her senses. These people are, this is the past. People have, they died long ago. All ships destroyed, hail the Admiral.
Captain, the ground team has been to safety. The protomatter bomb is ready. Since this is your first mission, I'm granting you the honor of detonating position when you're ready.
Yes, as you wish, Admiral. Parr out.
Oh, God.
Command is a difficult path to walk at times, Captain, yet you performed your duties well. It will reflect in my next report to the Autarch. I have seen great promise in you today. Faithful service to the Coalition is well rewarded. Don't forget that.
Okay. I was kind of leaning towards, she doesn't need to go to prison. I think she needs to go to prison. A penal colony. For a long time.
Thank you, sir. I will not forget today's events for a long time, if ever.
I hope that's horror. Although that's at least several million that you just press the button on and destroyed.
That mission took a toll upon me.
Okay.
And my crew. To eradicate the Tranzuli was one thing. The eradication of innocent Ioki was another.
Okay.
Despite my personal feelings, I remained a loyal officer. Things would change under Cronus 3.
Draconis.
I led the Protomatter bomb squad myself.
Draconis 3 is a primitive, pre-industrial backwater planet.
Oh my god, it's jungles.
Large infestation. You know what to do, Captain. And Neth, keep your guard up down there. We think the target site is a temple. If that's so, the local savages may try to stop you. Feel free to discourage them.
Local savages?
Aggressively, if necessary.
I mean, there's no other word for it. I mean, depersonalization rather than dehumanization, but the way they rationalize absolute genocide, that's probably what's happening I'm not gonna finish that sentence. That's probably what's happening elsewhere in the world.
Our firepower should discourage them, Admiral. They shouldn't pose much of a threat to the mission.
We're good to go here. The weapon's in the green. Protomatter Matrix is stable and primed. The Admiral wants us to deploy the bomb in the largest concentration of Tranzuli eggs. Looks like that's in some type of structure ahead, not far from here. Ready to go when you are, Captain.
Oh, I'm ready to do some
All right,
genocide.
out. Keep an eye out for the locals and make sure the weapon is protected. No more lucky shots like Vernonin 4, okay? The Admiral roared at me for a 10 cycle over that.
I know it's fine, and this does happen in real life where things are referenced, but it kind of sucks when in some piece of media they're like referencing something like, remember that happened? And it happened off screen, and it's sort of... I hate it, but... Right, let's kill some savages. Surrender! Ow! Well, now it's self-defense! Why can't I shoot? Oh, is it a press and hold? No, it's not. Is it a... That's a that. Oh, hold on. My sights aren't turning red, but I am targeting them. Okay, usually my sights turn red in this mode. And I can't aim. It's odd. The primary weapon is up on the shoulder. I can't press and hold. What is this? Oh, that's far away. Excuse me? Pardon? Well, he's dead. Vaporized, actually. Okay, this is kind of irritating. I don't like how this weapon works. I can't press and hold, which means you constantly get that sound of me trying to fire when it's actually not ready. So, just ignore that. I don't remember this place having been a jungle when I just remembered it being completely barren.
Large concentration of Tranzuli eggs ahead. Does it matter where we put it? The whole planet gets scoured. Ask the Admiral. I'm sure he'd just love to tell you. You know, after giving you a year of latrine duty. Both of you, shut it. We got a job to do here. Yes, sir. Sorry, Lieutenant.
The playful banter.
Just stay disciplined. Remember what happened on Hatara.
The playful banter while we massacre a bunch of technologically inferior opponents who can't even oppose us. They're nothing more than inconveniences. Just playfully bantering.
We found something interesting as well. Transmitting data now.
Starfleet. Interesting. Your scans indicate that image is centuries old. More Federation time travel nonsense, perhaps. Proceed with your mission, Captain. We don't have time for archaeology. Look at this picture. There's a Vulcan in it.
What?
Mammals all look the same to me.
How do you... Yeah!
You know, they probably say the same about us, right? I don't look anything like you. I'm actually good looking.
We just massacred like 50 people. Oh, hello! Can I knock you down? Oh no, he's dead.
Captain, Transuli signatures are most concentrated here.
Oh my god, I can see why. Oh, why did I try to do that? I didn't even know how far down it was. It's too far. Hey, you bloody nuisance! Hey, you guys want to help at all?
This looks like a prime detonation site, Captain. We'll get the weapon placed and ready to go. This won't take long. Who's on overwatch while we deploy the bomb?
That'll be me. Get the weapon ready. I'll make sure you aren't interrupted.
Ah, cool. Oi. Swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging. Left and right and left and right. Well, hello.
The door closing? Hey!
Oi!
You're still in here! Captain!
That door was too heavy for us to blast open with a phaser when we were Starfleet here. And I don't remember Neth Parr having to do the puzzle. Oh, what difficulty is this mission?
Bomb placement complete. Priming for detonation, now!
Can't I fire more quickly? I'm actually taking some damage. You know what? I'm going to individually whack them with melee. Oh my god.
Bomb squad report.
This is
Need
kind
to
of...
stabilize the bomb matrix here.
Okay. Well, this... I'm actually dying. Okay. You guys with the spears, you guys... You're here. Well done. mind if I maybe don't... No. You will not kill me with spears?
The bomb's ready, but we're stuck in here. Transporters can't lock on.
And I'm getting overrun. Okay, shields are back. They don't even have personal shields. This doesn't make sense. Why couldn't they give me a better weapon? Oh, you... Okay, melee it is. This is the only thing that does anything. You must be really devoted to this bloody temple if you're not running away at this point. Right, now for the team.
We're reading a large number of life signs massing near your location, Captain. A large assault is imminent. Is the weapon ready to deploy?
I mean, not exactly.
In moments, sir, but my men are still trapped in the structure. Transporters can't lock onto their signals.
Unfortunate, but we don't have time to extract them. We've received a priority assignment from the Autort himself. We must depart at once. Prepare for transport.
Sir, give us a little more time. Beam an engineering team down. We can break into the structure with explosives.
You have your orders, Captain. Your men are acceptable losses, as are you. Would you like to join them?
No, sir. I would not.
Poor bastards. They don't even get any last words. They're just gone, along with the entire population.
I left those men to die. And for what? So the Admiral could reach his next genocide on time. It was madness.
So there were no evacuation plans? No rescue efforts?
None. The Autarch's orders were quite clear on those matters. And the Admiral was all too willing to execute those orders. When we reached the Atosi system, it had become clear. Our crusade was not a just one.
Atosi Prime, long-distance scans suggested the presence of Dransuli infestation, but we'll need to be certain. Standard operating procedure, Captain. Begin by conducting a scan of the planet.
Yes, sir. Let's hope this was a false alarm.
What is that? Is that a station or a big ship?
This is Counselor Hale Atunum. I speak for the Atosi people. We know of you, Tzenkethi, and your purpose here. If you scan our planet, you'll discover that it is free of the bioform objects you seek to destroy. A scan of our moon will reveal the presence of those objects in totality. When we heard the fate of other worlds like ours, we collected the objects and placed them there for you. Scour the moon as you will. It is devoid of life. Atosi Prime, however, is not. Over 4 billion souls dwell here. In their name, I ask you now, spare our world. Spare our lives.
Captain, confirm the Counselor's story. Scan both planet and moon. Verify the location of the Dransuli eggs. We've been lied to before, and at great cost. I won't be deceived here today.
Scanning.
No signs of infestation, Captain. Shall we scan the moon next?
Yes. Helm, set a course for the Atosi moon.
Captain, I'm reading a large concentration of Dransuli eggs on the Atosi moon.
Very well. Prepare the torpedo launcher.
I don't remember how this goes. I have a feeling it's going to go badly, but I have a little bit of hope in me currently.
As you can see, we have been truthful.
Captain, return to the planet and conduct a deep scan. I want to be absolutely certain there is no remaining infestation within this system.
As you wish, Admiral.
Scanning.
Report, Captain. I'm picking up low-level signs of infestation across the planet. Are you as well?
Negative, Admiral. I believe the Atosi were being truthful here. There's no sign of Dransuli infestation on our sensors.
It could be residual traces left behind when they move the eggs. Or it could be shielded pockets of infestation. Another crude attempt to deceive us. We must be certain, Captain. Prepare to scour Atosi Prime.
Sir, with all due respect, Atosi Prime is not a threat to us. There's no need for this.
There is every need, Captain. Since you appear to be incapable of following my orders, I will deal with Atosi Prime myself. Tactical, prepare to fire a protomatter torpedo at Atosi Prime.
Admiral, no. Don't do this, sir.
No, we're not a threat. We're not...
Okay, at least it didn't show the
I could
animation.
stomach no more after that. I could no longer walk upon the path of madness. My crew felt the same. Together, we began to walk a new path.
It is done. In light of your service to the Autarch and the Coalition, I will not have you shot for treason. If it were anyone else, be warned. The next time you see fit to walk the path of disobedience, I will not stay my hand. I'll see to it that your entire lineage is purged from existence to the last scale and egg. Do I make myself clear, Captain?
Yes, you do, sir. Helm, get us out of here.
Is that the end? Well, I assume that for Terrell, that was a lot less traumatic than it was for me, because she was just seeing this... Well, not seeing it, hearing it. I had to see it and be it.
Admiral Tzenkethi has a lot to answer for. We can only hope the Tzenkethi Crusade has come to an end at last and that nothing like this ever happens again.
We also have the Herc to deal with.
That path, that choice, led me to where we are now. Walking it ultimately gave me the strength to stand against the Admiral and defect to the Alliance. I think we can both agree that journey has reached its end. From this point forward, I begin to walk along the path of atonement. That journey will never end for me, but I will help as many as I can with every step I take.
The Federation will provide humane imprisonment for you if you cooperate.
Thank you. I hope your superiors have the same opinion as well. As long as the Autarch lives, he will continue to pursue his insane crusade. I believe I can be of use to the Alliance when the time comes to stop him, once and for all.
Yes, at which point you'll be withdrawn from the penal colony.
I shall abide by their decision, until our paths merge once more.
Jolan True, Neth Parr. Okay, wow!
Captain Parr's journey has been perilous. To have the courage to do what is right against all odds is quite admirable. The Autarch is dedicated to wiping out every last threat to the Tzenkethi by any means necessary. They are weakened, but not defeated. We shall be watching them closely. Ah, yes. I see that Alliance officials will be reviewing Captain Parr's request for asylum soon. The help she's given us, and your report, will go a long way toward approving that request.
Asylum in a penal colony, I hope? Ooh. What? Coffee? Why am I getting coffee? Right, with that, perhaps something more cheery. The next.
Travel to Deep Space Nine as soon as possible.
Well, congratulations, Pro-Consul. I'm there. With that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the beginning of the Deep Space Nine Gamma Quadrant arc of Star Trek Online, which is my favorite one. Goodbye.